One Ripple has officially entered the Wall Street to change the traditional finance. Ripple stepped into the repo market, the hidden engine of global finance. Most people have no clue what repos are. Fewer understand why this changes everything. Per repo equals repurchase agreement. Banks and institutions borrow cash overnight using treasuries or bonds as collateral, as they often need quick cash but don't want to sell their treasuries. This keeps markets liquid and lets regulators control interest rates. Now Ripple is wiring this into blockchain rails. 3% size of repo market. US repo market alone, tilder for dollars to $5 trillion daily turnover. Global repo est $15 trillion. Repos decide whether credit flows, whether markets open in the morning. This is bigger than FX or equities in terms of systemic importance. For who uses it? The Fed Monetary Policy Ops. JPMorgan, BlackRock, Citadel. Hedge funds, rolling positions, central banks worldwide. If repo breaks, gives the entire system freezes. That's how critical it is. 5% enter Ripple. Ripple, with DBS Bank plus Franklin Templeton, just launched tokenized repo collateral on the XRP Ledger, using $RLUSD. That means repo transactions, the hidden trillions, are about to move on-chain. This isn't crypto adoption. This is financial rewiring. 6 numbers time. If Ripple even captures 1% of the $15 trillion global repo market, that's $150 billion in daily flows. At 5%, $750 billion daily. Now imagine those flows require $XRP for fees, liquidity bridging. The math writes itself. 7 institutions can't deploy trillions without guardrails. That's why Ripple built XLS70 verifiable credentials and XLS80 permission domains to give banks credentialed access to tokenized markets. Neon Chain extends this identity layer. And $xdna//xdna.dnaprotocol.org is the fuel behind it. JPMorgan and the WEF have quietly been testing digital identity rails for years, not experiments, full-blown pilots. Now those credential systems Kinexes, XLS7080th, are being wired into XRPL and the identity layer goes live. Neon Chain, is that digital identity anchor? 9 Ripple plus IMF plus ECB connection. The IMF talks SD are 2.0, the ECB runs tokenization pilots. The WEF documents debt tokenization on XRPL. Now Ripple repos emerge as the resets, which mechanism to migrate trillions on to the new rails without a public announcement. 10%, and here's the geopolitical kicker. BRICS may de-dollarize. But repos are dollar-dominated. Approximately 80% of collateral is US Treasuries. BRICS is already testing the XRP Ledger. If Ripple rails carry dollar repos, then even BRICS liquidity still runs through US-aligned tech. That's checkmate. 11 The FOMC moves rates. But eventually, it won't matter because real liquidity will price on Ripple's repo rails, not the Fed's balance sheet. America's real weapon is $RLUSD, Ripple's stablecoin, now entering repo markets to lock global liquidity onto US rails. 12/12 the dots are all there. BlackRock, JPMorgan, WEF, Ripple, IMF, identity and liquidity rails quietly converging.